I love the name, the Curvy Film Critic, by the way.
Thank you, girl. I love it too. And I'm a big fan of your work. I've been watching you for quite some time, so I was happy to see that you finally got to shine pretty much by yourself for once. I was really excited about that.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
I read this quote about Juneteenth. There's a beauty in the way we commemorate and remember our ancestors by celebrating Juneteenth. How much did you know about that holiday before you started this project?
I'd like to say that I agree with the quote. There is a beauty. I can't say I knew a great deal about Juneteenth. Maybe in passing, like seeing a sign on a store or something like that. And in college, I think we looked it up once, but it wasn't anything that felt like it was nationally being commemorated. And being in Texas, where they celebrated, you know, where it's like a big part of the culture, did I really understand what it was that I wasn't celebrating, that I wasn't giving the time to.
I was a beauty queen back in the day.
Oh, wow!
Yes, girl. I paid my way through college doing preliminaries for Miss America.
You get this.
I get it way more than you know. A lot of beauty queens that I competed with, once they win those pageants, you don't hear anything else from them. And I almost feel like beauty queens are like that quote from A Raisin in the Sun, a dream deferred is like a raisin in the sun. Do you feel like Turquoise, that was probably the lane that Turquoise was living in? Because it felt like people said to her on more than one occasion, we were expecting such great things from you.
Yeah, I think A Dream Deferred is a really good theme for this whole movie. And maybe even for the times that we're in, to be completely honest. There's a certain promise in youth, and the way that women survive is something that's brought up from Turquoise's mom. Just being beautiful is enough if you know how to use it. She said something to that context. And we see that Turquoise kind of balks at that idea, but at the same time continues to put her daughter in and through the process of the pageant, but is also seeking something else. I feel like for those women that you said are like beauty queen women, and then that period is over, my interest is in the people that are discarded after their use-by date is gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Our culture is definitely youth-centric. And I definitely even felt that playing the mom to a teenage girl, like being the mom, the nagging, annoying, pestering, well-meaning mom, and like the future is in front of me with all this beauty and promise, and you kind of place it all into the future rather than realizing that you still have worth, which is kind of what you're saying. There's still a lot to be done, and we're in a different time. There are women out here that are working well into their 70s and 80s, having life transitions in their 50s. My mother got her doctorate when she was 52.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, I watched my mother graduate from college.
Yeah. Oh, wow, awesome.
That was very impactful upon me.
Exactly what this is about, though. There's more. Just because people are like, your time is over, you lost your window. It's like, no, I don't receive that. I rebuke that.
I know that's right, Miss Nicole. I rebuke that too, girl, in the name of. Turquoise has grown up in this situation where her mother has issues. And a lot of times when people have parents like that, it dictates our past and our present and carries over and bleeds into our future. You and I, our circumstances were very different. We watched our moms accomplish some amazing things. For someone that is a Turquoise, how do they not let their past and present dictate their future?
Oh, man. I think that's the conversation of the movie. That's like the question. I can't prescribe myself, but I think that's what we're actually watching her move through. That's the question that she's trying to figure out, because it feels a little bit like she has been up until this point allowing the past to dictate her current reality and potentially the future.
We are in the middle of this Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm feeling like that movement is starting to dictate how Juneteenth is perceived in this country. There is talk, there are agencies that are starting to make it a national holiday at their talent agencies. There's discussion of the government making it a national holiday. How do you personally feel about that? Do you think it should be recognized as a national holiday? And if you do, why? And if you don't, why not?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know that there is nationally held holiday commemorating the end of people being enslaved, just Black people being enslaved in this country. And I think it provides an opportunity for everyone to reflect on and celebrate the promises of freedom and how much further we have to go to get closer to get to the approximation of full citizenship and like equality. I think it's essential also because in my education, I didn't necessarily know about it. We tend to get a very sterilized version of history, and then you go to college and you're like, oh, that's what really happened?
I know. I went to Howard University, and that's where I found out. I was like, oh, is that what this is? Oh, okay, so July 4th ain't really the date? All right.
Right, exactly. But I feel like everyone, Black, white, any color, and any gender, it's important to recognize the truth of the complex nature of the history of this country so that we don't have to keep having these rehashings of like, this is what it is, and this is, and people can deny it. Once it's a part of the national conversation, there's no denying it. It just is fact. It's a part of how this nation became so wealthy and powerful, and it's a part of the struggle for its citizens to still be fighting for belated and delayed freedom.
What is a fact, Nicole, is how amazing your performance is in this film. I cannot wait for people to see you in it, and I thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. I can't wait until we can do this in person.
You are so kind. You are really kind to say all of those things, and thank you for your kind words. Spread the word. Lots of love.
Lots of love back at you. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
To keep up with the Curvy Critic, like our page here, click that subscribe button, and click that bell for notifications. Love, peace, and hair grease, y'all.